in just a month, the nonprofit organization Granted will host their Over the Edge fundraising campaign. It offers tri-staters a chance to scale down the side of the 9-story CenterPoint Energy building in Evansville. And joining us this morning to talk about a little bit about what you can do, we have Sharon and Chelsea joining us this morning. Thank you both so much for being here today.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. So when they walked in, I asked you guys about the bedazzled look you got going on. Talk to us about your outfits. What is the theme that you guys are going for Over the Edge this year?
Okay, so this year we're going, our team name is Travis Kelce's girlfriend. So obviously Taylor Swift. So we'll have many different versions of Taylor rappelling down the 9-story building.
Oh, I love that. And so for folks that don't know, a lot of teams kind of pick a category. Some people do something patriotic or, you know, something along those lines. So it's great stuff. Let's talk a little bit about what Over the Edge is. If one of you can kind of fill viewers in on what is this, if they've never heard of it before.
Okay, so Over the Edge is people getting together to help grant wishes for children in our community. So you have to at least raise $1,000 to be able to rappel. I think I did it in about 5 weeks this year.
Oh,
so
wow.
I got mine done early. So
Yes.
both of us have already met our $1,000. So anything else is just extra. So.
And that's amazing that you guys do that. And we'll kind of talk more about that in a moment. But Granted, talk to us a little bit about what Granted is. What made you guys want to get involved with this mission?
You want me to take this one?
Go for it.
So for me personally, I have a special needs son, and I kind of know the struggles that parents with medical issues and children have already. So for me, I would like to be able to give the opposite emotion, some relief, some hope to these parents and children, even if for the smallest amount of time.
Absolutely, and it's such a great organization here. And you both have rappelled before. I know you mentioned this is it both of your third time doing this? That is amazing, because there's so much money that goes towards this. And you've done it so quickly. What was it like the first time you rappelled? Because I know I have never done it. I've been very involved with Granted. But the idea of rappelling down a 9-story building, it's the CenterPoint Energy building downtown, right on the riverfront, it seems a little bit intimidating. So what was it like that first year for you both?
Terrifying.
Yeah, especially literally the over the edge part, whenever you're not quite harnessed back into the gravity of it, but hanging right there.
The
before
point where you have to
in.
stand to the edge of the building and lean
you just
out.
let go.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And I know we've had 2 reporters that have done it before. Pretty amazing stuff, though, that you did it. I know we have some pictures of you guys here rappelling. Was this last year?
Yes.
Okay, so probably a little easier your second year. Are you nervous about this year?
Nope.
I am a little.
A little?
I'm
gets
not
me.
at all. Last year, I totally embraced it.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, I was doing all kinds of tricks, and where the first year I was like, just go, just go.
And, you know, the idea of raising $1,000 to do this might seem a little overwhelming, but what would be your message for people? Because there's still time to sign up. There's still time to raise these funds. What would be your message to folks that might be interested, but maybe a little hesitant because of how large of an amount that is?
Well, if you think about the cause, that alone, I mean, I was terrified of heights, but when my friend Paige asked me, I was like, yeah, absolutely. And I was afraid. Like $1,000 is a lot, but people will donate.
Yeah, don't be afraid to ask.
Yes.
Ask anybody, ask your doctors. I've asked my doctors, and anywhere I go, I just ask people for donations.
And going to kids that are fighting these terminal illnesses, and it all stays local as well, which is another thing for these local families. Over the Edge, April 27th, and there's more than just rappelling. I know you guys have been doing this the last 2 years. Talk to us a little bit about what the feelings, the emotions are the day of. What else people can maybe experience if they come out to downtown Evansville?
So every year they have stories coming across as the rappellers are coming down. They're telling us about these children and what Granted has done for them and their families. And, you know, they have games out there for them to play, and you're actually surrounded by Granted children. Like, they are out there with us. So it's a super uplifting atmosphere.
some of them rappel.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
So, yeah, it's pretty amazing to see these kids rappel off a 9-story building.
How has this changed your outlook on, you know, helping these families here versus the first year? You guys keep coming back. You keep doing this. Why? What makes you keep doing that each and every year?
The kids, I couldn't imagine what they go through on a daily basis is nothing compared to being on top of a building and being terrified. So that's my main thing. And it's local. So that's what I love about it, is everything is local. It's within a 100-mile radius of Evansville. So Southern Illinois and Western Kentucky too. So,
How can people get involved if they are still wanting to sign up to Rappel?
Granton has a Facebook page. You could go to that, or you could just go to Over the Edge. You can sign up. I think they have 30 teams right now. So you could sign up on somebody's team that you know, or, I mean, we're always taking people as well.
It is a great cause. Great stuff. I love it. And again, your message for folks, maybe if they're a little hesitant down the 9-story building, you can do it. I mean, it's not that scary.
If we can do it,
It's
you
really
can do
not,
it.
yeah.
If a child can do it. I mean, they had children, wish children as young as, 7, 8 years old doing it. And it is so incredible. But even if you don't want to rappel, I know there's different ways that you can still get involved with Granted. Even just coming out and supporting you guys. Because I know there's people down below that are cheering you guys on as well, too, right? It's just amazing stuff. I love it. Thank you both so much for coming in today. I appreciate it. Again, Over the Edge taking place April 27th. You can find more about that on our website, wevv.com. But for now, we'll send it over to Chief Meteorologist Griffin Glasscock.